Oh shit, y'all. What have we got here? What is this? What have we got, y'all? Oh fuck, it's Return to Arkham Asylum. I'm streaming, I'm going to be streaming Arkham Asylum. I'm going to be streaming Arkham City, specifically the PS4 Return to Arkham editions, obviously, because you see it on the screen right now. They just went on sale. They went on sale for very cheap. You can get both of these games, the PS4 re-release, for a cool $5 right now, as of this recording. Could have sworn I had a drink, and I put it down somewhere, and I don't know where that drink is. I'm excited. The Batman games are... Oh, it's over here next to my Switch. Okay. I'm very messy. The Batman games are some of my favorite games of all time. I think Arkham City especially is one of the greatest Batman stories ever told. And Batman Arkham Knight, which I already streamed on this channel before, back when it was the JKP channel. Arkham Knight is my favorite game of this current generation. But this is the one that started it all. I hear that this port is not great. I hear that they kind of messed up a lot of the... They like changed a lot of the textures for some reason. I really haven't taken a gander at it. Batman himself looks pretty cool. Yeah, we're going to put on subtitles because I am an old man. I don't even know if this is going to show up choppy for you or for you guys. I'm downloading both games continuously as we stream. Probably shouldn't do that. But whatever. Here we go. We're going to go with normal. Because this channel is supposed to be like a New Game Plus channel, and I kind of... Batnips, yeah. I kind of wanted to, kind of weighed going, well, should I play through this offline first, and then... Because I can't remember if this original game has a New Game Plus. I genuinely can't remember. And I didn't bother to look it up because I was like, no, I don't really want to go through Arkham Asylum twice. Because Arkham Asylum was groundbreaking, but having played through Arkham Knight, it's very basic. God, this looks great so far. Asylum only had to do constant. Yeah.
Stand back, fool! I've got a bomb. All right.
I still like Asylum the best. I can see why, because it's very self-contained. It reads like a good, tight Batman comic.
Hey, Sharpie. Love what you've done with the place.
That's Warden Shop to you. Bowles!
Yo, Frankie! How's the wife and kids? You miss me?
Shut it, clown!
A lot of people here really want to talk to you.
Really? I don't mind walking.
Good texture work can
Not
breathe
so
some
tight,
new life
boys.
into these
You'll
games.
crease the suit.
Get that filthy degenerate out of here.
Warden, something's not right. I'm going with him.
I don't know that I'm digging that Batman face.
Is Commissioner Gordon here?
Yes, sir. He's waiting for you down at patient handover. He got here just before you did.
Sharpie loves his cameras. Hey, Sharpie, you getting my good side? Ah, but heck, they're all good, aren't they?
I want him securely locked away this time. Another escape and I will see.
Look at all this new security. How's the guy supposed to break out of here?
New patient in the intensive treatment lobby. All non-essential staff to vacate the area.
Oh, it's always nice to return to my sweet little hacienda.
Scan initializing.
You know what? I prefer the good old cavity search. Much more personal.
Red light. All prohibited items.
I want Joker searched again.
It's not the patient. It's
Ooh, would you sneak in with your bats? Come on, tell me. Batarangs, bat claws, ooh, bat snacks.
scan is green on Joker.
Open the gate. Get him out of there.
Or random teen criminals and Batman shows up to ruin their day. So
There'll be time enough for
I'm
you
assuming
later.
that
Speaking of
that he would be impossible to
talk,
defeat.
tick-tock. Is that a crocodile I hear? What's up, Doc? Pencil me in for tomorrow at 4. We've got a lot of catching up to do.
So can you guys hear the dialogue? The dialogue is very quiet on my end.
Ooh, it's my favorite show. I'm Warden Idiot. You'll never escape.
Hey, let's go.
Hear about Black Gate?
Shut up.
No, catch you soon, boss. Shut it
I'm
and keep
telling you,
moving.
the state of the wiring in these federal
shut
facilities is
now.
well, it's shocking. My boys over there could have been hurt in that unfortunate fire.
Just gotta check your prisoner, Officer Bowles.
Whatever, just be quick.
Only following procedure. Well, the patient seems to be in satisfactory condition. Looks like he suffered minor lacerations, probably in the last 2 hours. There seems to be...
Need to take my temperature? I'd be happy to drop my pants.
He's all yours. Get him out of here.
He's good. Get the door open.
Alert in intensive treatment.
Mark Hamill did such a good job.
Patient in transit. Classification system active. Shoot to kill permissions granted.
You heard the lady. We got another psycho on the way.
Can you smell the excitement in the air? No? Must have been one of the guards then. Croc, old boy! Is that you?
Get ready. Keep your weapons trained on it at all times. What's it doing?
I've got your scent, Batman. I will hunt you down. Get that animal under control. A toy collar won't stop me from killing you, Batman. I'll rip you apart. Eat your bones.
I love that
That reminds me, I really need to get me some...
Okay, move up.
I really love that what Killer Croc has transformed into over the years. Waylon Jones used to just be a guy with a skin condition. That's literally what he was. He was just a strong dude. Then he turned into an actual metahuman.
Not where you're going.
Like Hulk monster thing.
The night is young, Bats. I still have a trick or two up my sleeve. I mean, don't you think it's a little bit funny how a fire at Blackgate caused hundreds of my crew to be moved here?
I thought I told you to stay quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, Frankie, you really should learn to keep that fat mouth of yours shut. It'll get you into trouble.
Tell me something. You've never let me catch you this easily. What are you really after?
Oh, nothing much. Hundreds dying in pain and fear. All their meaningless lives brought to a horrifying conclusion. All thanks to you and a book of matches. Was that the answer you wanted?
All patients should avoid contact with prisoners.
Batman created by Bob Kane with Bill Finger. It should really be Bill Finger with Bob Kane, sort
What's he
of.
doing?
But
Stay where you are.
That's
Get a
a thing
flashlight.
that I'll
Get a
talk
light
about
on him.
later on.
Motion to our institution is temporary.
What? Don't you trust me?
Our guest has arrived.
Intensive treatment. Lower floors are now at level red alpha.
So, you're back. You killed 3 of my crew and you busted out of here.
Only 3? I'll be sure to try harder next time. What say we aim for 100?
Huh.
Long night, Jim?
Joker invades City Hall and holds the mayor hostage, leaving it to me to juggle SWAT teams, the media, and you. Yeah, it's been a hell of a night.
Hopefully the last one will
Love how jacked Commissioner Gordon is.
Yeah, right.
Hold it there. Sorry, Batman. Arkham staff only.
I assure you, if anyone's qualified, it's...
Listen, I appreciate the assistance, but he'll unsettle the more violent inmates.
I think he's talking about you, Bats. Don't be a stranger. You're always welcome here. Gotta say, it's good to be back.
You okay?
He surrendered almost without a fight. I don't like it.
At least he's back where he belongs.
Get up! Now!
Joker's loose. Alert the warden.
The joke's on you. Ta-da! Honey, I'm home.
Come on in.
Welcome to the madhouse, Batman! I set a trap, and you sprang it gloriously! Now let's get this party started.
Ladies and maniacs, I apologize for this interruption to your regular entertainment. Seconds ago, I was going to kill everyone in the room, and then much cartoons. But then, well, you know how I do love a captive audience. I'm just warming you up, Bats. Fresh from Blackgate Correctional Facility, with a combined sentence of 752 years. Ding, 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 ding. It's round 2. Sorry, Bats. Gotta run. I got plenty people to say.
Ah, fuck! I messed up the combo. The secret to Batman combat in these games.
The system's jammed. We're stuck in here. Joker's in security gates.
I'll find a way out. Gordon, try and contact the warden. Let him know what's happened. I'll be back.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Bats. I'm in control of the asylum. You're not going anywhere I don't want you to. Understand?
If you think I'll let you run...
Always with the heroes for you. Looking bored of watching you. Why don't you just come find me?
You know it's a trap.
Of course it is.
Yeah, so the secret to Batman combat is not just to get through the thugs. The secret to Batman combat, to really make it shine, is to get through the thugs without breaking your combo and doing it perfectly. That's where the game really comes to light, and that's why I like Arkham. In terms of gameplay, I like Arkham Knight the best because there's the most stuff to do. There's the most stuff to do in combat. The combat in this is relatively simple. Okay, that's the map. That's counter. That's Batman. That's the I'm Batman button. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I don't know that I like what they've done with his with the textures on his face. I can't really place what's wrong. It just doesn't look right. So I can kind of see what people mean by like, oh, they fucked up the textures. Okay, so that's crouch. What the fuck is run? That's I'm Batman. Oh, okay, that's what it was. That's right. Man, when this game came out, it was fucking revolutionary. Not just because of the combat system, which was awesome. Not because of, here's a Riddler thing, but I don't think I can get it yet. That's fine. Okay. I don't have the cowl scan thing. I'm going to have to come back here. So, let me go ahead and open this. Character bio. With an obsessive-compulsive need for attention, Edward Nygma is determined to be the most outlandish of Gotham City's criminals, concocting elaborate series of clues and riddles around his crimes. Batman has proven a worthy opponent, capable of deducing the Riddler's plans, but Nygma is dedicated to creating a mystery the Dark Knight will not be able to solve in time. Facts. Eddie Nashton, a.k.a. Edward Nygma. First appearance, Detective Comics number 140, October 1948. That was, of course, pre-Crisis. Genius intellect, driven by need to test his wits against law enforcement by leaving clues to his planned crimes. Compulsive need for attention. One of the things I liked about this game was they really went hard on the comic stuff, and the next few games didn't do that as much. The next few games like treated this as like its own thing, and everything was in the style of the games. Batman. CEO philanthropist. Trained to physical and mental peak, arsenal of gadgets, vehicles, and advanced technology, inventor, detective, genius-level intelligence. Expert in most known forms of martial arts, trained in all aspects of criminology. Mastery of the physical sciences, computer expert, master of disguise, photographic memory, trained in stealth and espionage techniques. Expert escape artist. That's quite a resume. Joker. An insanely homicidal supervillain, the Joker's white skin, green hair, and blood-red lips belie a chaotic nature underlying his cartoonish appearance. The self-styled clown prince of crime has no superpowers beyond a capacity for incredible violence and a skill at creating deadly mayhem. He frequently concocts elaborate schemes to entrap his arch-nemesis, Batman. Noted comedian. Real name unknown. First appearance, Batman #1, spring 1940. Again, pre-crisis. Unrepentant homicidal maniac, albeit without a precise psychological diagnosis. Surprisingly strong hand-to-hand combatant. His past is unknown. Conflicting, unconfirmed reports state that he was a failed comedian, a petty thief, and a broken family man. Employs various deadly weapons, often based on party gag items. Frequently uses a toxin that stretches the victim's face into a Joker-like grin and causes death. We're gonna kind of get the show on the road here a little bit. Whoops. Joker teeth. Joker teeth. I think I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. I'm going to have it at about there. Let me see what the game options are.
Everywhere that madman goes, death is sure to follow.
All patients should take their medication at the prescribed times each and every day.
Warning. Security breach in level B3. Warning. Security breach in level B2. Warning. Security breach in level B8. Warning. Security breach in level B1.
Donkey kick.
Warning. Security breach in level B6. Warning.
Hey, Batman! Over here!
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's up?
Joker's escaped custody. He's running free in Arkham.
Do you need anything? Is my dad still there?
Commissioner Gordon is safe. Joker's not far ahead. I'll stay in contact.
In level B8.
Think about what you're doing, Zaz!
Batman, no parents.
Thank God. It's Zaz. He's got Mike. He's strapped in the chair. Zaz has totally lost it.
Wait here.
You can't. He'll kill Mike if he sees anyone trying to get close.
He won't see me.
Yeah.
I see anything that looks even a little bit like a bat, and this guard dies. Do you hear me?
Let's see. This is introducing you to stealth, so it's very easy.
Have another.
This is disgraceful. How did a patient like Victor get free?
We'll worry about that later, Doctor.
He wants to kill the guard, you know. He needs to kill the guard.
Thanks, creepy lady.
Zaz has got my buddy. He's gonna fry him. Do something, please.
Keep him occupied. I need to get behind him. I've got to get close enough to Zaz to strike.
He'll see me coming on the ground, so I'll stay up high.
Use detective mode. Okay. Got detective mode now. Look up.
These old gargoyles should be able to support my weight when I grapple open.
the gargoyles were much less omnipresent in Arkham City, which is also why I like it. This one, gargoyles are basically everywhere you need them to be, and it's kind of on the nose. Kadunk.
Zaz is down, but not for long.
Someone put this animal back in his cell.
Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Oh, hiya, B-Man. Harley Quinn here. How do you like my new uniform? Pretty hot, huh? Oh, I got something to show you. 1 second, B-Man. I'm now subbing for the old man. Old Sharp has never been happier. In case you ain't figured it out, today is the Joker's big homecoming, and you're the guest of honor.
You have one chance to surrender, Quinn.
Tempting, Bats, but no dice. Now the inmates are running the asylum. Well, technically the Joker's goons shipped in from Blackgate, but you get the idea. Bye-bye for now.
Oh, is that a hush thing?
Oracle, I'm here.
Arkham Asylum just vanished off the network.
He's in control of the security system. He's probably isolated it from the grid.
That's not all he's done. All police feeds are reporting he's placed bombs all over Gotham. Says he'll detonate them if anyone sets foot on Arkham Island. It's being suppressed at the moment, but the story will break any time now.
He's lying. It's just a diversion to keep people away.
How do you know?
I know him.
Yep.
Try the radio. Control should be able to shut down the gate.
Harley thinks she has me trapped in this chamber. She never was very bright.
So I don't have my analyzing. I have detective vision, but I don't have my analyzing yet. We'll get this. Gently put it here.
Guard 38. I repeat, Guard 38. Control, come in.
Maybe I should talk to this dude.
There's no way out. We're stuck in here.
This is Guard 38 to Control. Come in. Anyone picking this up?
So I know where to go. I was just running around and talking to people.
Things always go wrong. Someone always gets hurt.
Hey. Do you like my bat batch? You like it? Let me just yeah, there we go. Just rub your head right there. There we go. That'll do it. That's all I needed, officer. Thank you. Someone, preferably Zach, someone should write a comic story about a really competent, really good vigilante. That
Batman, I'm patching you into the Guard radio feed.
Steve, more Blackgate prisoners. By the boiler. Who's that behind them? Oh my god, it's Joker. He's free! How'd he break out?
Sorry, feed's down. Comms are up and down like crazy. It's not good. I'll keep trying.
Oh. Uh-oh. Where's that guy going?
Oh, no, you don't, Mr. B-Man. We're in control now.
Warning. Decontamination room. Toxins detected.
They're trapped in there.
Warning. Decontamination. Area sealed.
What is that stuff?
Joker toxin. Listen, the room is full of poison gas. Anyone caught in there is dead.
Are you gonna get in there and help them, Batman?
Nah. Fuck them. I was talking about something. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. They need to write a comic story about a
This isn't a simple escape attempt.
They need a vigilante that's very competent, and the city needs him, and he's good at his job, but he's also kind of a pervert.
You're gonna be fine.
So they just
Stay
kind of have to deal with it.
Batman's here! Just hold on a little longer, Steve. I can't! I'm gonna fall!
Steve was trying to reach the vent controls and clear the room when the explosion happened.
I don't see what I'm supposed to do. Oh, up there.
I'm going after the animal who did this.
Batman! The extraction system! Steve was trying to get to the control panel at the end of the room! I can't believe he left me here! That son of a...
Just so you shut up. Okay, so this is I haven't played this in a while, so
There's the extractor control point. A well-aimed batarang should power it up.
Attention. Air purity is now at normal levels. Attention. Decontamination room access is now permitted.
Woo! Go Batman! You rock! Joker doesn't stand a chance.
I mean, a lot of my friends are dead in there, like a lot of them, like a bunch. I don't think that there's a sneaky room in here. So, does this go to a... Yes, it does. Upgrade. Boom. Alright, so... Unblockable grab and throw after achieving combo score to 8. Use knockdown thugs. Doubles the power of normal combo strikes when strikes are timed perfectly. Increases combo score by +2 for each strike. Inverted takedown. Allows Batman to swoop down and grab assailants to pass under gargoyles and leave them strung up underneath. That's important. Battering power, not important. Twin battering, also not important. Remote control battering, hate it, stupid. These are all upgrades. Do this one. Since combos are everything.
Hello? Hello? Something seems to spawn. Joker has escaped and is en route to the security transfer room.
I can't remember how I get it. Ow. I can't remember how I get in there. Oh well. Batman, Batman. My name's fucking Batman. I guess I just go through here, right? Right, everybody? Is there something behind there? I can't remember. I used to remember generally where all the stuff is.
I'm so close, you can almost taste me.
Wait. Uh-oh. Elbow! One of my favorite things that's ever happened in this game is, I can't remember if it was in this, I think it was in Arkham City, but one of my favorite things that's ever happened just accidentally is is somehow a goon died, well, not died because Batman doesn't kill, but a goon like met his end as I was doing some like cool finishing move, and so it was, and Batman, but Batman did like a finishing move anyway, but he did a finishing move on like a guy that was already down and prone and knocked out, so he so it looked for all the world like Batman, like a guy fainted in front of Batman, and Batman did a slow motion fist pump, like in slow motion he went, yeah. It was pretty fucking funny. Just because Batman just looked so enthused with himself.
What took you so long?
God, the music is really loud.
There's no escape, Joker. I will find you. Oh, I'm counting on it. Just not yet. He's a big one.
Nope. Doink. Nope. Here, bro. Oh, right into the wall. Woo! Nope. Come on, man. Over here. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. I forgot about that.
Well, that was unexpected, wasn't it? Oh well, note to self, need stronger test subjects. Seeing as how I'm feeling generous, I'll give you this one for free. Knock me off, I dare you. End this. Pull the plug. Stop me once and for all.
Yeah, they messed up Batman's face somehow. He looked.
Oh, you're getting too predictable, Bats. Well, I'd love to stay.
He's too
in chat.
lippy.
I have a party to
His lips are
organize.
weird.
I've got guests flying in from all over Arkham. You'll see.
Quick, get in here before more of them come.
Well, you gotta turn it off, dude. Hello?
Batman! I'm over here! It came out of nowhere. I dragged Jerry in here. Powered up the gate. Must have passed out.
Joker went through that door. What's on the other side?
We call it extreme isolation. Only way in is via the transport system.
Open it.
Not a problem. I'll just need to call another cell. Okay. Something's wrong here. The main security loop is locked.
Having a little trouble up there?
Joker.
You're expecting maybe Two-Face?
There's no escape, Joker.
Silly bat! I don't want to escape. I'm having way too much fun. I even have you here to keep a smile on my face.
Not for long.
Really? We'll see. Ta-ta! Oh, I forgot to say. Just in case you were planning on following me, I've arranged a little insurance. Gordon is on his way to Harley as we speak.
Officer Bowles.
If I see you trying to follow me, he dies. Harley's looking forward to it. Maybe I'll film it and post it on the internet.
The internet, you
The
fiend.
transport system is down. Best I can do is open the door you came in. Sorry.
I should go back to the holding cells. Bowles wasn't too smart. He'll have left a trail.
And what's up here? Yep. The map can be viewed at any time. Man, this game was groundbreaking during the day.
What's happening?
Joker's escaped. He sealed himself off. He's got your father.
Dad.
Don't worry, I'm getting him back.
Okay, I know, but...
Oracle, I'm getting him back. Joker will not win. I won't let him. I'm starting where he was taken. A guard named Frank Bowles attacked him. If I find Frank, I'll find your father.
Bruce, hurry, please.
Don't use my fucking name. Frank Bowles. Frank has been working at Arkham for 8 years. He has twice been suspended for drinking on the job and regularly holds poker evenings in the guard rooms. Frank is desperate to be top dog at Arkham. He fails to recognize that he is considered untrustworthy and generally disliked. Frank Bowles, Arkham Asylum security guard. First appearance, Batman Arkham Asylum. This one, 2009. 11 years ago. Arrogant belief that he is the best guard in Arkham Asylum. He uses sarcasm to cover up insecurities and failures. Violent temper has resulted in many injuries to patients. Let's take a look at Mr. Zsasz. He doesn't really have a role left. Story. A true sociopath, Zsasz grew up in a life of ease, but nonetheless became a serial killer. Indiscriminate in his prey, body count is the only thing that matters to Zsasz. He takes pleasure in arranging the corpses of his victims in lifelike poses before carving a mark for each of his victims into his own body. He is saving a special spot for Batman. I'm going to guess on the Shaft or maybe the Boober. Batman Shadow of the Bat #1, June 1992. One of the more recent Batman villains. Sociopath with no regard for human life, no pattern of killing, making him difficult to track. Compulsive need to kill others. Let's look up Harley Quinn. Wow, someone is yelling either next door or upstairs. That's fun. An Arkham Asylum psychiatrist assigned to treat the Joker, Dr. Harleen Quinn Zell, instead became obsessively fixated on her patient, believing herself to be in love with him. She helped him escape confinement and took on her own criminal identity as Harley Quinn. Quinn is a violent and unpredictable felon whose only motivation beyond general mayhem is achieving the Joker's approval. Because of his cruel and mercurial nature, this in some ways makes her just another of his victims, albeit a very dangerous one. First appearance, Batman Harley Quinn #1, October 1999. That is her first appearance in the comics. They did not list her first appearance, obviously, where she first appeared, which was Batman the Animated Series. I remember when she finally appeared in comics, she got her own kind of miniseries, and it wasn't good. It had Terry Dodson artwork, but it was not good. It would be many years before Harley Quinn kind of became the Deadpool of DC, unfortunately. Surprising strength and stamina, superior gymnastic skills, total disregard for human life. Like the Joker, she is a homicidal psychotic who escapes easy classification. Let's look at Oracle. The daughter of Gotham City's Police Commissioner James W. Gordon, Barbara Gordon was forbidden by her overprotective father from joining the GCPD. Instead, she took on the identity of Batgirl and was a crime-fighting partner of Batman for many years, but that all ended when the Joker shot her through the spine. Paralyzed from the waist down and confined to a wheelchair, Barbara adopted the new identity of Oracle and now aids the Dark Knight with her computer expertise, providing Batman with a constant stream of information in the field to aid in his battle against crime. First appearance, Detective Comics number 359, January 1967. Pre-crisis. Eidetic memory, almost total recall of everything she sees and reads. Extensive headquarters in Gotham City's clock tower filled with information archives. Boy, that joke's a killer. High-level hacking and computer skills. We visit, in Arkham Knight, we visit the clock tower. And Barbara Gordon is a major part of that. I don't know where I'm going. Thank you, game. I'll go back the way I came. Maybe go the other way? Stop it. Stop getting caught on the...
I bet you're wondering how I did it. Was it a clue the great detective missed?
Fuck you.
Oh, Frankie, go way back. I got him out of a spot of bother a few years ago. So when I need security codes or an old man to be clubbed to the ground, I know just the man to ask.
Get in here, and there's a secret in here. It's this secret right here. But we don't have our scanner up yet, so hooray. We'll have to come back here at some point.
Not so big and clever anymore, are you? It's the bat! I'm gonna...
Kick! Bat kick. I guess this is the way to go? Yeah, it's right there, so why not?
Oracle, I'm at the holding cells. I'm setting up a crime scene.
So what's the plan? Isolate something in that room unique to both?
Exactly.
Detective
Bowles
mode.
dropped his flask. Sloppy. Let's see what the forensic scanner picks up.
Is there anything else we can pick up in this room? I don't think so.
I can follow traces of alcohol from Frank's bourbon in the atmosphere. Oracle, I've got a trail.
That's great. You follow it. I'm grabbing every reference to Arkham I can find. Maybe useful later.
Developed by Wayne Tech, these control points are considered hack-proof. Security subsystems designed by Lucius Fox. Well, that's nice.
What's wrong with this thing? Stupid. Unreliable. How did Joker get...
Be quiet.
What's going on?
B-Man. Mr. J doesn't want you following us just yet.
So if you notice, that's the first bit of damage to Batman's batsuit, and he gets progressively damaged over the course of the game, which I fucking hate. I hate that.
How did you like that, B-Man? No way you're following us now. You're trapped down there till me and Mr. J are ready for you.
Gordon was taken up to the surface in the elevator. If I want to follow them, I'll need to do this the old-fashioned way.
I take it this is Joker's doing.
Who else?
I told them he's a monster. They should fry him.
Calm down. I'll stop him.
Let's see. So yeah, Batman has a little tear in his suit right there from flopping on the ground once, which, okay. I forget what's up here. Been a long time since I played this. Oh, it's one of these.
Harleen Quinzel?
Call me Harley. Everyone does.
I'm surprised you want to intern here at Arkham.
I've always had a thing for extreme personalities. You can't deny there's an element of glamour to these super criminals.
I'll warn you right now, these are hardcore psychotics. Most would rather kill you than speak to you.
I'm sure I'll be fine, Doctor.
They'll eat you for breakfast. I mean it. One or two of them will enjoy it too. Be careful.
Yeah, you get some, this was, oh, we leveled up again. Security gate control. Yeah, we need the hack thing. This was post BioShock. This was post. This was kind of in the middle of the heyday of quote unquote cinematic stuff. Is there a Riddler? There's not. Okay. This was in the heyday of like cinematic games. Ooh, secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. What is this? Plans, photos of Batman. Open box laptop. What is this? I can't read that. There's straw everywhere, broken TV, skulls. Insane. This is like a plant place. I want to say this was like a something with the Scarecrow. I can't remember though. Again, we don't have our scanny thing, so we can't get our secrets in the environment. Well, we go ahead and upgrade. Upgrade that. Special combo throw. I'm gonna go ahead and get this. These are, okay, so the, there's the point of higher level Batman combat is to not break your combo and get the fights perfect until you can pull off one of these. An unblockable special move that you can pull off, and they each have different uses. It's basically the point of this, because crooks are rarely taken down just through punches. It's much quicker to take them down with one of these finishing moves. I'm gonna be honest. Probably the last thing I'm gonna upgrade is that fucking remote batarang, because that thing, it's stupid and it's damn near useless. So yeah. I can't remember if is that okay. That's the place where it starts. That elevator is forever broken, so every time you want to go through here.
I know you can hear me. I got a little something for you to listen to. Harley and Frank are nearly out working with the old man. How are they going to get past all those guards? Let's have a listen, shall we?
Hey, Frank, breathe in. Joker's got more men on the way. They're coming around the front of the asylum. Gotta stop them. Get in, quick. Get over there. Damn, come on, everyone. Come to the main entrance.
How many are there, Bowles? Hang on, how the hell do you know what... Bowles! Frank, what are you doing? No, put it down!
Frank, what the hell? Quinn, it's clear. Get your ass in here.
It's some piece of work, Frankie. Girls fall for someone like you.
Stop flirting with a hired help, Harley.
Don't worry, sweetie. You know I only have eyes for you.
Did you hear that, Bats? Sounds like Frankie's working out just fine. Another valuable employee for the organization.
I like this.
Warning. Arkham Intensive Treatment is under emergency lockdown.
I don't have my explodey goo yet, so I can't do anything with that. I like the voice acting in that little bit right there.
Multiple security breaches on level B4.
Where Frank is like shooting other guards, and that one guard is like, "Frank, what the hell?" Like he just caught Frank eating his lunch or something.
Warning. Arkham Intensive Treatment is at Code Red Alpha.
Climb over the thing. Is there a... Can I...
Warning. Multiple security breaches on level A6. Will Warden Sharp please make his way to the secure unit? I repeat, will Warden Sharp please go to the secure unit?
See, now we get our whole scan thing. Come on. Chronicle of Arkham.
I am the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. Through my actions, I have saved this cursed city, though my own curse is to forever remain in the shadows. My story is carved into the very soul of Arkham, and will only be revealed to those dedicated enough to discover it.
Okay. Yeah, so we kind of have these little ghostly messages that don't make a whole lot of sense, but all right. Give me 1 second. I'm giving someone the link. Maybe they'll show up. Maybe they won't. It's okay. We're having fun. All right. Let me plug up my controller here real quick. All right. Here we go. Popping in briefly to say, hey, got to be up at 5, so I can't stay. That makes sense, yeah. But,
Joker was right. This is easy. Bring it home. They don't stand a chance.
It's the Bat!
ooh!
Batman, how's it going? Any sign of Dad?
Not yet, but I'm getting close. Harley Quinn tried to slow me down, dropped an elevator on me.
Did it work?
Of course not. I'll get back to you when I reach the end of the trail.
Batman actually laughed. How long is the sale going on? I think till the end of February, maybe? I don't know. They have the dates when you look it up on the eShop. Or not eShop, that's Nintendo, the PS shop, whatever it's called. So since you just got here, and you didn't hear my plans at the beginning, I'm going to be going through Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. I'm going to be going through both of them. I don't think I can get through here yet, but whatever. Did you ever play the Arkham games?
Please! I've got a kid. You don't have to.
Right. I don't have to. I just want to. Okay, boss says no one gets past. Any close? Shoot it.
You got it. Anyone coming this way is dead.
Oracle. Joker's men have taken control of the cell block transfer corridor.
That's not good. I patched into a guard radio. It sounds like Joker's crew have got their hands on weapons.
I know. I'll calibrate the Cowl's vision mode to isolate armed henchmen. The direct approach is suicide. I need to be smart. Find a different way past them.
So is the Bat really coming this way?
He sticks his pointy head into the room and we blow it off.
Yeah, he's a dead man walking.
Didn't mean to do that. Batman's acting a lot like Spidey, if you ask me. More like Spidey's acting a lot like Batman.
No problem, boss. The boys are just finishing off. The Arkham chumps never stood a chance.
Well, good. Our friendly neighborhood rodent is on his way. You need to set a trap. He must not leave this building. Do you understand me?
Yes, boss.
Oh, look who it is. Are your pointy ears burning? I suppose I'd better warn my boys you're on the way. Maybe I won't. It'll be a nice surprise.
See you later. I'll be streaming tomorrow as well. Well, I might be streaming later tomorrow, as in after 11. I don't know what your schedule's like, but... And also, welcome, Cam. You're always a nice addition to my evening. And you came in just...
Joker here with a quick update on what's new in the asylum. Some idiot is running around the asylum dressed like a bat. I know! Crazy! Stop him before he gets someone hurt. Really, it's for his own good.
Batman better not try and mess with us.
So you came in just in time for the first Predator room, and this is the reason to play this game.
Whoever kills the Batman wins the grand prize. On Night Out with Harley. I may even tell her. Oh, why bother? It'll be a nice surprise for her.
I love this.
Whoop! Hey, get off me! Oh! Man down! Man down!
He's behind you. Oops. Only joking.
Spoilers scared the crap out of me. What's going on? What's that? Get away!
Ah, I got hit. I was trying to be fancy. Can I restart it? Restart from checkpoint, yeah. It's simple, really. That's what I get for trying to be fancy. So generally the aim of the Predator room is to isolate one person, take them out in a unique way, and then kind of chain your stuff together.
Now under new management. Here's a quick update on what's going on.
I know, I'm embarrassed. This is literally the easiest Predator room in the whole series, so.
I know! Crazy! Stop him before he gets someone hurt! Really, it's for his own good.
Go over here.
I love you, boys. What you lack in brains, you make up in heart. And speaking of hearts, bring me Batman.
There's just one dude left.
Come on! Please! Cut me down!
Skadoosh! And that's the game.
Did you really think it was going to be that easy, Bats? I've sent a few more of my boys your way. Let's see how you deal with these odds.
Joker wants him found. Spread out.
He could be anywhere.
Then keep your eyes open. Now move.
Okay. Can I swing? Okay. So what if I am? So what if I am? Okay, so I can't tell. Okay, he's pretty isolated, so we can take him out. Ah, son of a bitch. That sucks. I got to get used to how they think and kind of the ranges and stuff. It's a little. Jack Black is too aggressively straight. Hi, Molly. All my favorite people are here.
Crazy. Stop him before he gets someone hurt. Really, it's for his own good.
Come on, get me up there. So we'll go here, and here, and...
I love you, boys. What you lack in brain, you should make up in heart. And speaking of hearts, bring me Batman.
So what is he doing? He's over there.
Come on. Cut me down.
Shit.
But boiler scared the crap out of me.
You generally want to do, I could do an inverted takedown, but you generally want to like vary it up a little bit. Okay.
Did you really think it was going to be that easy, that?
Second verse, same as the first.
Oh, my boys, your way. Let's see how you deal with these arms.
Joker wants.
Okay, come on.
Spread out.
Come on. There we go. Okay, let me skip that. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. So we've got a bunch of people on the top level. So that means we want to drag someone down to the... Okay, so he went to the bottom. So we'll try and take him out. If we can. I'm not sure that we can safely. Huh. That's My Fair Lady, isn't it? To
Sure came from over there.
Oh, stay right there, stay right there, stay right there. Gotcha, bitch.
Just try and stay calm. It's gonna be okay. We're in control. Joker's planned it all.
Ever tell you the one about me and Batman lying on top of the Gotham Library? Really, he's not that scary. Probably not even a man.
Man down! Man down!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Is anyone gonna help me? Hello? I need help here!
So when he realizes that he's alone, he gets scared. And when he gets scared, he fucks up. The one thing that I don't like about this game that it gets massively improved in other games is that you have very limited options to lure people to you. So yeah, if he was not scared, if you had been spotted during this. Oh, he's coming this way. I gotta make sure he's coming this way. So if you hit him while he's scared, he won't run towards you. But if it was like the first dude, he'd be like, oh, he's over there, and run right to you. But now he's a lot more cautious, and even if you like hit him with the batarang, he'll just be like, go away, don't fucking touch me. Which is, oh, son of a bitch.
I got this.
Fuck you. That's supposed to be a corner takedown, and you fucked it up, you little asshole.
Oh, those were the easy ones. I'm just playing with you. You'll see.
I should use that grate for somebody. Oh well, we'll do it later. We'll have plenty of opportunities to stealth people. There's a thing in here somewhere. Are they dead or just sleeping?
Patient interview number 1.
So,
Batman doesn't kill, you know that, Cam.
You know what they say, you never forget your first time. I'll try to make it memorable for you.
Oh, you already have. Tell me, why do you do the things you do?
I love how absolutely awful the voice acting is when Tara Strong is trying to act normal here as Harley Quinn.
A wicked sense of humor.
You're good. How did you figure me out, Doc? I've had doctors poking
See,
around
Cam,
me
it's
for
funny you say that
years,
because
and
when this game was first advertised, it was pitched as Batman mixed with BioShock. So the BioShock influence was very intentional. And I mentioned that before you came in with, I said that this was like at the height of the BioShock kind of like cinematic-ish type game, where every game essentially wanted to be somewhat like BioShock. See you later, Gam. Thanks for stopping by. I wanted to say there was like a secret here or something. I mean, basically, because I mean the industry was kind of at war with itself at that time, because just internally, because everyone wanted to make a BioShock, but nobody. But it was also like the heyday of like Gears and shit, like Gears of War. So. Cutscene.
Joker must have figured out how I was tracking Gordon. Officer Bowles' trail stops here.
No, I hit all three of them. See, I hit these Joker teeth.
Yes, it is I, Edward Nigma, the Riddler, and more importantly, your intellectual superior. My genius has allowed me to easily
This guy, the Riddler, is in every Batman game, and he's easily one of the funniest parts of them.
Complete a series of amusingly taxing challenges, and well, you'll see. Ready for your first one? Good. But be careful. Don't cut yourself on this sharply observed portrait. So you did it! Well done! I would have expected a child to work that one out, let alone the world's greatest detective.
Yeah, so...
I, Edward Nigma, have placed a dazzling selection of challenges and puzzles around Arkham. Can you solve them all? Will you find all my trophies? Are you ready to give up? Your puny mind is no match for my own.
So yeah. There are a bunch of collectibles to get, a bunch of little trophies, a bunch of places to scan, but a lot of them are straight up riddles. There's a bunch of like little
up with the relatives before you're transferred out of here.
There's a bunch of little riddles, like text clues left that correspond to unique objects in the world.
Batman.
And so you have to scan them, and that's kind of like answering one of the Riddler's riddles. It's very... There's a lot about this game that was never replicated anywhere else, despite being very good ideas. Is there... Yeah, that's another one. It's right over there. Now this thing right here, I think this was replicated in a couple other games. It's not what I wanted. So see the question mark? Fucking hell, get up there. No! Son of a bitch. I swear to fucking God. Get up there. There we go. So you see this, you kind of have to stumble upon these in the world and then line up the question mark and the dot under it and scan.
Don't get too full of yourself, Dark Knight. It only gets harder from here.
And by harder, I mean my penis. That was uncalled for. Thank you, Hugh Chu. It was very nice of you.
It was a massacre. Bowles came walking in telling everyone to cover the front entrance. Said something about Joker's army coming through the main gate. 2 of my guys moved to the exit, and Frank shot him dead. They never stood a chance.
Was Bowles alone?
Thought he was. Then I saw Harley Quinn. She was surrounded by Black Gate prisoners. They were just killing everyone in the room. I had no choice. I got in here, locked the door. I could see it on the security feed. They had someone with them. It looked like the commissioner.
Bowles is dead. They carried on without him. Must have outlived his usefulness.
Good. He was scum.
The textures in this game are high res, but they look very weird. Especially
I'll
Batman.
look after
Batman's
Maria.
face kind of...
I promise.
Batman looks very lippy. Very frowny. Yeah, so every time you enter a new area, whatever the mystery is, it'll show it on the screen, so you can kind of like... Yeah, it is very Uncanny Valley. You don't know. Yeah, some of the voice acting is not great in this, and some of it is fantastic.
We apologize for this interruption to our regular broadcast. Jack Ryder is live from the
That's
Gotham
what it
Bay
means.
area with
Jack
some breaking
Ryder.
news.
This is Jack Ryder with breaking news in the Gotham Bay. We are getting reports of an armed siege on Arkham Island. 2 minutes ago, Joker broadcast to all news channels this chilling message.
Greetings, Gotham. This is the voice of your new master. Oh, hang on. I skipped a bit. Joker here. I'm in control of Arkham Island, and you can all consider it out of bounds. If I see any lawmen, vigilantes, or do-gooders in tights coming this way, I'll start detonating random bombs
It is Mark Hamill Joker, and I was just about to say that with the voice acting.
Kindergarten, a hospital, a billionaire's mansion. Oh, choices.
All access to the island has been restricted. Airspace is closed off, and early reports suggest that Batman himself is trapped on the island.
His Joker is phenomenal, and this is one of his best performances.
Back to the studio.
Thanks, Jack. More as it happens.
So Jack Ryder is a reporter for in kind of a radio / TV personality in Gotham City. He is also known as the superhero known as the Creeper, who has the dumbest costume and dumbest origin of almost any character. But yeah, the voice acting is very all over the place. A lot of the minor characters are just like very amateurish and like, okay, whatever. A lot of them are very, very amateurish. But then you've got Kevin Conroy as Batman, the legendary Batman. You've got Mark Hamill as Joker, who is the best. What? Please wait while the game data is installed. The content will be unlocked after the installation is finished. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Yep, time to explore, I guess. Okay. Good to know. Good to know that this, Can I mark this on my map? I know in Arkham City, if you saw something that you couldn't get, you could at least mark it on your map. I don't think you can do that in this game yet. Stare at a high texture pipe for a solid 2 minutes. There are places that I can go, I think. I'm like 90% sure. Has to be no, that's not it either. Oh, I could have sworn that there was a fucking Riddler trophy in here somewhere. I may be mixing that up with the recording that I already got. Alright, so let me look at my map. Arkham Island East, Arkham Island North. I don't think I can go. Can I just go through the doors down here? I don't think I can just like walk through. No, it's blocked off. Fuck. But there is that thing up here. Where the... Oh, it's on the other side. Okay. So yeah, this is you know, I think Tara Strong is very good as Harley Quinn when she is Harley Quinn. For some reason, she is absolutely abysmal as Dr. Harleen Quinzel before she turns. That's locked. Is this door open? This door is also locked. Dr. Jonathan Crane elevates fear to new depths. Okay, so that's what we couldn't get earlier. And I'm just going to kind of drop down. I'm Batman and I'm the coolest. Is that a thing? What is that? Broken thing, whatever it is.
You are performing just below my predicted expectations. At this rate, you'll never beat me.
Dr. Jonathan Crane, the Scarecrow. Well, he like billows his cape at the end, like where he, you know, it's a glide cape, so he just plummets and then spreads his glide cape right at the end to kind of like catch the air or whatever. It's Batman. He can do that. Taunted and bullied as a youth, Jonathan Crane vowed to overcome his fears through the study of psychology and biochemistry. Kicked out of his university for experimenting on human subjects, Crane then adopted the identity of the Scarecrow and armed himself with a specialized fear-inducing gas that makes a person's deepest phobias become frighteningly real. His ongoing criminal reign of terror makes him one of Batman's most psychologically dangerous foes. First appearance, World's Finest Comics, number 3, fall 1941. Again, pre-crisis. Master of psychology and chemistry, creator of fear-inducing gas, and motivated by an obsessive need to create fear in others. Jonathan Crane becomes much more important later in the Arkham series. So let's kill some time here and read these. Jack Ryder. Jack Ryder is an investigative reporter turned controversial talk show host, well known for his aggressive manner and his determination to get to the truth. What his viewers don't realize is that he's also the Creeper, a garishly colored vigilante who Ryder can, with effort, turn into at will, although at that point the Creeper's manic personality takes over. The Creeper is usually on the side of good and just barely on the side of sanity. Showcase number 73, March 1968. The Creeper is notable for being the creation of one Steve Ditko, who is also known as the co-creator of Spider-Man. Determined reporter, known for his aggressive pursuit of stories, secret identity is his alter ego, the Creeper. So the Creeper, because I have some time to kill, we can talk about the Creeper here. The Creeper is, as it said, Jack Ryder, who let's see, can I get through here? Am I stuck here? Will this door open? Will the other door open? Jack Ryder was a reporter who was talking to some scientist, and something to involve with the mob too. Like the scientist was in trouble with the mob, or Jack was. Anyway, Jack was trying to interview this scientist and ended up getting shot by the mob, and so the scientist had to like give him this serum that he was working on in order to kind of save his life. And it turned him into the Creeper. The Creeper's costume, that he can teleport on himself at will thanks to a teleportation device implanted in his skin. His costume is literally all the leftover junk that didn't sell at a Halloween store. How the fuck did I miss that twice? So he has a teleportation device implanted in him to teleport on like $18 worth of Halloween shit. It's pretty funny. Okay, it's right here. This is what I was looking for.
have solved all the puzzles by now.
A top hat? No, I don't remember what it said. Okay. The Penguin, one of Batman's oldest foes, is an eccentric criminal mastermind known as much for his love of ornithology and trick umbrellas as for his shady business dealings. Gotham's popular Iceberg Lounge serves as Cobblepot's front for a number of illegal financial activities that fund much of the city's underworld. Despite his short stature, the Penguin is a wily foe whose umbrellas conceal a variety of deadly weapons and gadgets. Oswald Chesterfield Cobblepot, restaurateur and racketeer. First appearance, Detective Comics number 58, December 1941. Criminal and financial mastermind, expert hand-to-hand combatant, driven by a need to prove himself in spite of his comical appearance, employs various weapons, many based on umbrellas and birds. He does not show up in this game. He shows up a lot in... Oh, I got an upgrade. He shows up a lot in Arkham City. He shows up a lot in Arkham Origins, which I don't have and isn't re-released. And he shows up again a third time in Arkham Knight. So he's all over the place in this series, just not in this one. What did I want to get? This one. This is what I want to get. Cha-chong. Batman's very unique in that this game, I generally don't care about getting health upgrades, because the entire point of this game is to not get hit. It's not the point, but it's enjoyed best trying to not get hit. So Batman is not supposed to tank damage. He's supposed to be too good to deceive damage. There might be something special in here. I can't remember. I don't think so. It may be in the other side.
Joker's got connections on the inside. It's like every other person's been bought off.
Yeah, we don't really ever need to come back here, I don't think. So we can just kind of ignore this. So let's go that way. You have fun with Overwatch. Shoot a lot of people. Thanks for showing up. I already got that in there. Oh, before you go, remember tomorrow, Saturday, I don't know what time, it's Saturday, the final episode of Dark Ages shows up. I got my preview copy last night. I listened to it before I went to sleep. It is fantastic. Y'all are not ready. Tomorrow. It's ready to go. It's fantastic. Everyone did a great job, and I'm sad to see the season end. Yeah, yesterday I talked about it, and I said I didn't want to commit to season 2, but then I listened to it, and Brandon Brandon confirmed season 2 in the very ending credits, so I guess I don't have to be coy about it anymore. Is there a... There is. Yep. Brandon confirmed... I didn't want to confirm it because I don't know the logistics of it. Well, I'm not going to say who's going to come back and who's not. You don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Me and Brandon have talked about what we want to do in season 2 a little bit. Oh, son of a bitch. I don't guess I need to get to go back that way. But yeah. I didn't want to confirm season 2 because we planned to do it, but since half the cast is kind of spread across the country, Brandon's in Seattle, Dana's in LA, I think Brittany moved away, voice of Joe. I want to say that she moved away. I don't know. I haven't talked to her recently, much to my chagrin. Ow. I know she wanted to move out west. I don't know if she ever was able to do that. But so I didn't. That's why I didn't want to confirm a season 2, because I didn't know if Liz had gotten all the logistics worked out of making all that happen. But Brandon put it in the credits, so we're gonna do season 2, I guess. So look out for that. And enjoy the last episode. Everyone comes back. No one is left behind. And I will, I'll see you. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Hopefully this game will be fucking downloaded by then. So until then, I acted like I was the one going. I'm not going. I was letting you go. That may be a good thing to do while I do this stream, and I run around. I may talk a little bit about, while we play this stuff, maybe talk a little bit about Dark Ages and making it and what it meant to me. Where would you find my home sweet home? Oh, okay. I know what it's talking about. Is there anything in here? No. And I can't go back there because I don't have the little hacking device dealy. So, may have to end this stream early. I didn't want to end it for another 15 minutes, but I don't have anything else to do. I may just park Batman near the door. Let me check my downloads real quick, because it didn't look like it was going too fast. Good God. So, turns out that when you stream to Twitch, your download speed's not that fast. So it had like 47 minutes left. So, that's not happening. That's not happening tonight. I'll probably just end this. So I'll get back to where I was and then end it. May talk a little bit about Dark Ages. My favorite thing that I did for Dark Ages, well, one of my favorite things I did was in episode 2, I forget what the name of the episode was. The Venus Pride Trap. Marwood has a bit at the end where he just fucking blows up, and it's one of my favorite things that Marwood did in the whole series. Partially because I'm friends with a prop maker named Volpin Props. There it is. Oh, I can't get that yet. Otherwise known as Harrison Cricks. He's a very famous prop maker. He's an old friend of mine, and he was listening to the show because he needed something to do during his shop days and his shop time, and he was listening to it, and he didn't really pay attention to who was who, because the credits are at the end, they're not at the front, and Brandon hadn't really talked to anybody about Dark Ages before it came out. other than the cast and crew, obviously. So Harrison was just listening to it because he was like, oh, this is Brandon's new thing. And he was listening to it. And he got to episode 2. And when I started ranting in that episode, Harrison was like, holy shit, that's Josh. And he said he didn't remember what it was about that set it off, that was like, oh my God, that's Josh. But that rant was where he was like, oh, I get it. It's him. And he said he cracked up at that scene because he's like, because I own my own business, and what you were screaming there was what I want to scream to my employees every single day of my life. And I was like, okay. Makes sense, man. I get it. I get it. I talked about this on when I played through Jedi Fallen Order, but our pilot was partially written by a lovely lady named Megan Fausti, and Megan Fausti went on to get hired by Respawn and write for Jedi Fallen Order, and you can see her name in the credits, which shows you the level of quality that we're dealing with, because J.J. Abrams couldn't write a good Star Wars tale, but Megan could. I can't remember. Did this door open? No. That's kind of a rule in this game. If there's a door, it's not going to open. You have to find another way around. It can make backtracking very irritating. I'm generally not a fan of the Dark Souls games, of the Dark Souls series. They're just too hard and they play boring. I don't know. I don't like them. But one thing that they very much excel at, and I very much enjoy when I play those games, is the level design and how they're all interconnected, and it feels really good to like connect a loop, and you know, you can emerge from a place and be like, oh shit, I'm out here now, fuck. And that's very good that they do that. But this game lacks that. And I think this game came out before Dark Souls. Maybe it didn't come out before Demon Souls. But let's sit here and listen to some smooth jazz for about 10 minutes. One of the oh yeah, the connectivity. They don't really do the thing in this game where you've gone through this winding, twisty, difficult to go through part in order to get on the other side of this locked door. Now that you're on the other side of the locked door, you can unlock the door and you don't have to go through that twisty part anymore. They don't do that. They make you go through the twisty part every time. They don't like unlocking doors in this thing, which is a weakness of this game. Arkham City and Arkham Knight generally got around that by those games being open world. I like this game a lot. I loved it at the time. I thought it was absolutely brilliant at the time. I'm not too keen. A lot of people, including Illithid up there, this is their favorite, and I can see why. It's very atmospheric. It's very tight and contained. But just me being a fan of the whole series, to me it's very limiting and very constrained. And especially I don't know, they did some stuff with the lighting and the textures in this game where I'm like, everything's a lot brighter. Batman especially is very, I don't know, I really like his body textures, but there's something wrong with his face and his head. And I really wish that this game had alternate costumes. And I wish that this game, like, when they do remasters like this, when they re-release stuff, I generally don't have a problem with re-releases and trying to milk as much money out of a game as possible, because games take years to make and they're difficult to do. I don't mind trying to squeeze stuff out of it. But you know, I really don't mind trying to squeeze stuff out of it. I just wish that they that when they did that, they would try to add something more. They would try to add something to the game, like add a unique area, add unique enemies, add a unique costume and skins. Like really, like you don't have to develop a full game. The full game's there. Like just spend a little money and get some devs and throw in some crazy skins. Like just go nuts. And it's kind of sad that they just kind of re-released this without any extra bells and whistles. But that's how it is. Well, we're as close to 2 hours as I think I want to be. Don't have much to say. I'm going to talk more about the end of Dark Ages tomorrow. I'll be streaming after 11 because I work until 11, but during the stream I'll probably, in the quiet moments in between Bat exposition, I'll probably be talking about Dark Ages and our adventures during the show and what it meant to me. And hopefully you guys will have listened to it by then and will have your own thoughts. It's meant, the show has meant a lot to me this past 3 years. God, it's been 3 years. we originally we planned 12 episodes because we meant to do an episode a month, and we meant to do it for a year. And so it was meant to be a year of our time and a year at the museum. That did not work out at all, as you can probably tell from the massive gaps later on. Turns out, writing an hour of material and voice acting it, and then sending it off to a voice editor that has to add sound effects and mix it all together professionally, turns out that takes a lot of time. I was not involved for a lot of that process. None of that is my wheelhouse. I just show up and I make the elf have his voice and yell at people in the museum. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you're able to show up. This is a blast, and it'll be more of a blast when we get to Arkham City because I love that game. And so goodbye, everybody.